Hello, Simmers. In this video today, we're going to talk about every single house in the original Sims 1 neighborhood. This neighborhood is unreal. It's amazing. It's super nostalgic. And I thought I would just go through each house one at a time. And we're just going to look at them and marvel at how amazing these houses are. So this is the Sims 1, the original neighborhood. I've got my screen pulled up here, and I don't quite know why it's smaller here, but once I click into the house, it gets larger and it's full screen. I don't get it. But let's get right into it and not waste anyone's time. Let's start with the tutorial house, the newbie house. This is so great. Let's go roof on and let's take a look at the yard. It's very nice. You've got was this the magic guy, the mystery guy, showing up to do something. Yeah, this is nice. Like, the brick is really nice and it's pretty. You know, there's these nice flowers and this cool fence. What's funny is I would usually play the game like this with walls down. But lately I've been doing it with the cutaway walls where you can kind of still see the brick and the outside and like the paint, and it just makes, I don't know, it makes playing this game so much more fun. Lately I've really been doing that more often. But yeah, here's what it looks like. It really is a nice house. I love the red, kind of reddish brick and the dark roof. This house is kind of small, though, to be honest with you guys. There's this main room, which is basically like the kitchen living area. And I would always put stuff out here, like TV and the computer, you know, because it doesn't rain in this game, really, right? Or isn't there some kind of cheat where it can rain? I don't know. But it doesn't rain normally, so you can put all this stuff outside and it's no big deal. But this, you know, the fact that there's like one big shared mega room for, you know, the kitchen, living room, whatever, it's a little bit not great. But it's fine. I mean, for this game, you don't have to necessarily have like the best, most perfect house, right? In terms of like the floor plan, you just need rooms to put stuff in. Bedroom's fine, bathroom's fine, you know, pretty fine. The yard's nice. There's a good amount of space here. You can build all kinds of stuff out here. Like, there's so much room and all that. So this is a great house. And again, look how pretty it is. It's red and the dark roof. Very, very nice. And I love the flowers and kind of the overall scenery. This is a great house. And we're going to go now to 6 Sim Lane. I call this the gray house. This is a near identical floor plan to the tutorial house. Look at this. You've got the entryway. Well, that's a little different. The bathroom is further back, but it's the same idea. You got this main room, and I think I like this house better. And there was something that was really like satisfying about starting with like a tiny house and having almost nothing. Did you ever feel that way? Like when you were playing this game? You know, you buy the tiny house, you don't do Rosebud, right? You don't do the money cheat. You just move in and you've got like a couple $1,000s and you place just the bare essentials of what you need. And then you get a job, right? And you start to actually make money. But this was such a nice house, and it doesn't matter that it's small. Once again, I would use the porch to put like my TV and the computer desk and all that. But this was a very, very nice house. I love this one a lot. For some reason, I really like this carpet. Like this really, honestly, it's kind of like a gross tan carpet. But like I always put this carpet like in all the houses I would build. And here's again the with the roof on. Not as nice. I guess this is like siding. The siding is nice. But yeah, the fact that it's not super colorful, so I don't love this. But and the lot is kind of small too. But again, if you're just starting out and you kind of want to have that, you know, simple lifestyle, just living life, not buying anything, just trying to work and earn money, this is a great little house. This is a great little house. Let's go to this house here. This one was always so funny to me because the bathroom is literally in the middle of the house. Yet, this was the most common house that I would play. I love this house here. Like the outside is just okay. Like this kind of brown, I guess, siding and the roof. It's just okay. But inside, this is great. This is the largest house that we've seen. This is kind of the, this would always be like the computer room. I'd put like my computer desk here, and you'd have a little table for mail. Did anybody else do that? Specifically, this one right here for mail. This table, I would put it here or here, and this would be, this would be like where you would put mail and the computer desk. Is this, I want to know if you did this. Please put a comment below and say, yes, I did. I put the same table right in that same spot in that same room. I want to hear from you if you did that. So yeah, tell me if you used the same table for mail, or like the computer desk. And this was kind of like the computer room. Kitchen, I'm assuming, right? This is always the kitchen. This is clearly the bathroom. This was the living room. Is there any other place for the TV than right here? I guarantee you everyone put the TV right here. Right? Or am I just totally off? This is where the TV would always go for me. I would sometimes try to put it here, but it just didn't feel right. This is always the place where it would go. And then the bedroom right here is, of course, where you sleep and all that. And out here, you'd put the grill, and you have like table and chairs. And this house was so great. The lot was pretty big as well. Back to the neighborhood. And let's go to the Goth house. No, wrong house. I pressed the wrong button. Goth house. There we go. Ooh, spooky. All right. So we all know the Goth house, right? We all know what's up here. When you go to sleep at night, you get haunted by these ghosts. It's honestly pretty freaky. Here's the overall. You go to the second floor. This house just looks like the word goth, doesn't it? It's just creepy looking, and it's gray, and it's dark, and it's scary. And this family is so unbelievably mysterious, and especially our girl Bella. In fact, I did a whole video a year ago or so about like a complete analysis of Bella Goth. I'm going to put the video up in the top corner of this video. Please go watch that if you haven't already. It's called an analysis of Bella Goth. What does Bella Goth do? What an average day in her life? What does she do? It's a great video. It's just deep dive into her life. But this house is crazy, and it's so big too. You've got, of course, I mean, it's already pre-furnished, right? So that's one part of it. You don't have to put stuff in the house. It's already furnished, but you got bedroom. This is kind of like I guess like a study, or maybe like a entryway kind of multi-purpose room. I don't really know. The upstairs was always funny because it was like really long and skinny. This is the Cassandra's room. Out here we've got our table in the back patio, and of course the kitchen here, and then again bathroom in the middle of the house. We love to do that in this game, is put the bathroom in one central place. And again, it's not like a typical floor plan of a house. I don't necessarily think that matters. I think it's fine, but it is noticeable. All these houses have very unique floor plans that I don't really think. Maybe it was common back in 2000 in whatever area of the country that the creators lived in. Maybe this was common, but in where I live, this is not a typical floor plan. It's all good, though. And here's the spooky graveyard. Ooh. I'm actually going to fast forward here. Let's see what happens at the graveyard tonight. We got any go? I saw a ghost. Oh, there's a ghost. So spooky. All right, that's the Goth house. Now, 3 sim lane. Okay. Now, I never really ever played this house, and I don't really know why. It's honestly great. I do like this kind of, it reminds me of like stucco. Like a stucco wall, and the gray roof is really nice. So, yeah, there's so much space here. Look at this. You've got this gigantic, hilarious, large room. It's like kitchen / dining room / entryway. It's just great. And this beautiful blue tile. You can't go wrong with this blue tile. This was like the default for me, at least. For every kitchen I would build, it would be this blue tile. And then over here, you got that tan carpet. I love it. So amazing. I think it's because growing up, when I was like 10, this game came out, my family had tan carpet in our house. And so that's like what I put in, was just what I know, which is like tan carpet. So this is the living area. Bathroom again in the middle of the house. That's always just so funny to me. Here's our backyard patio. Pretty much every house has a patio, which is pretty cool. Upstairs, this house is crazy. There's double balconies and then a huge like multi-purpose room. What's weird about this house is that there's not really a clear bedroom. You could put a wall here and make it, make a traditional bedroom. Maybe you could put a wall like maybe here. That's kind of a weird shape though. Maybe you could do like this. This could be a bedroom, although that's kind of small. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple options. Not the most functional, but you could do that. Again, the upstairs was just kind of... I don't know. I guess I didn't love this house. It's obviously, I didn't play it. I didn't like this fence. This kind of big brown fence. It just wasn't my favorite house. And in fact, I guess it was my least favorite because I would never play it. But it's a fine house. If you played this house, you're fine. You're great. You're an amazing person. I just disagree with you wholeheartedly. Let's go back to the neighborhood and the final house. Drum roll. To Sim Lane, the mansion. This is I did a video a while back where I ranked all 6 of these houses from least favorite to most favorite. And this house took the cake easily. The mansion was always my favorite house to build, probably because it was so gigantic and you would always have to do cheats, right? Like you would always have to do Rosebud if you wanted to furnish this house or even be able to afford it. But it's got this huge, beautiful kind of like stone wall. Not wall. Like the structure of the house, stone. It just sounds weird saying that this is a wall. It's like the outer exterior of the house. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is nice. Very, very beautiful. If you remember, I also did a video. It's been probably 2 or 3 years now. I did a video where I filled this entire lot with trash. Like literally every single piece of tile had a piece of trash in it. And that video I'm going to put up in the top as well. Please go watch it. I'm just promoting all my Sims videos, but that's I had a great time making that video. There's just literally trash everywhere. I just wanted to see like how messy could I actually make the house. It was fun. But the mansion was just unreal. You've got this big, majestic entryway. Again, middle bathroom in the middle of the house, and it's same kind of green tile floor. You've got this room, big old living room with a fireplace in it. This was like way too big for a living room. I mean, you had TV in there. You could put your couches. You could put a computer. You could put a pool table. You could put a grand piano right in the middle. So many fun things. In fact, I'd love to know what you would put in this room because from all the different people I've talked to and who have played this game, they do something different here in this living room or honestly, even up here in the top, the second floor. These are like these are kind of the bedrooms, right? In my opinion, this is the bedrooms, these 2 rooms here, but this is kind of a multi-purpose room, and there's another bathroom in the middle of that floor plan. But what would you use for which room in the mansion? Put a comment below and tell me. I want to know how you would furnish the mansion. But this was always the living room, kitchen, dining room. I would always get the most gigantic table possible and fit it in here. You got the beautiful pool, of course. Upstairs, you've got what would always be the bedrooms for me. You've got another kind of game room, entertainment room. Ooh, one time I put a movie theater here. Like I put a wall here, and I just made this a movie theater. I put like black carpet in and black paint. It was super fun. I love doing that. But the mansion was so great. So much fun. And again, you had to use Rosebud pretty much, but that's the neighborhood. And honestly, this neighborhood is like, one, it's nostalgic, right? It's so nostalgic when you just look at it and you see like the road in a square. And if you were lucky enough to catch the Loch Ness Monster, you would see that over there on the river. But it was amazing. This original neighborhood is amazing. And as I've played the expansions and that, you know, I don't think the other houses really come close to how great, and maybe it's like the nostalgia factor, but really and truly, these houses were so much fun. I was happy playing these same 6 houses. Like I didn't even really need to go to the other houses in the expansion and the other neighborhoods. Like this one was just, it was satisfying enough for me. It was all I needed. So much fun. Love the Sims 1 neighborhood. Again, the Sims 1 neighborhood is absolutely incredible. It's amazing. Such a fun neighborhood. Love the 6 houses. And then again, if you want to watch that Bella Goth video, please, if you're interested in Bella Goth, I know you want to know all about her life, all the mystery of what she does all day. Please click over and watch this video next. It's a Bella Goth special, and I hope you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for the next video. It'll probably be Sims related or RollerCoaster Tycoon related. We'll flip a coin and see. All right. Farewell. I love you. A lot.